On the afternoon of August 27, 2010, Norbertine candidate James Garvey was vested in the white habit of St. Norbert and began his novitiate with the Norbertine community of Daylesford Abbey. During the novitiate, James will be instructed in the charism and mission of the community. The rite of Vestition is the first step in the lengthy process of discernment as both novice and community examine an individual's suitability for a unique way of life. It is a private clothing ceremony attended only by the members of the community, which expresses through ritual the nature of the task that lies ahead for the new novice. The Acts of the Apostles speaks of the life of the primitive Christian community being of one heart and one mind, sharing everything they had in common. St. Augustine later used these words as the basis for his rule for the community he established at Hippo. 800 years later, St. Norbert used that rule as the basis for the common way of life which we, as Norbertines, now follow. Living by this rule is the dream, the goal, towards which the novice strives in his novitiate. Before the actual reception of the habit itself, the novice stands before the abbot and he says, "Drawn by God's mercy, I have come here to learn your way of life." With these words, he recognizes that it is God's mercy which has drawn him to this place. His choice is a response to the grace of God acting within him. The novice then removes his jacket, shirt, and tie, and is clothed with the white habit of St. Norbert. The transition from lay clothes to a religious garb is a reminder to us of the words of St. Paul, who speaks in terms of putting off the old man and putting on the new. Following the clothing ceremony, the novice receives a copy of the Rule of St. Augustine and the constitutions of our order. During the course of his novitiate, these documents will become part of his way of life. He will learn that conversion is not a once-in-a-lifetime event, but a process of continual growth in Christ. The abbot then addresses the novice master as to his responsibility to help this young man grow into our way of life. The novice master responds that he will generously give of himself to this task, aided and assisted by God's grace. The service concludes as the abbot addresses the community, reminding them of their own day of Vestition and asking them not only to renew their commitments, but to aid and assist this young man to know what is asked of him so that he may be strengthened in the service of God and this community.